Tiffany, also known as Naturally Chic, where I deal with fashion, beauty, lifestyle. And today, this is kind of like a lifestyle little chat, just simple encouragement. And the reason why I came on is because I don't know if you're anything like me, but you see so much going on in the world with us, especially when you get to a certain age. You feel like I should have it together, but I don't. And then you get frustrated. So if you want to know what we're chatting about, keep watching. So hopefully the neighbor's grass man or yard man is cutting the grass today. So hopefully it won't be so loud that you can't hear me. But you know, I was sitting there today. Today has been like a melancholy type of day. Nothing's wrong. My husband keeps asking, what's wrong, babe? What's wrong? Nothing. You know, but I was just sitting there. And today was a light day at work. I got a lot of things done. I was able to clean my office and do some of those type things. But the things that I really wanted to get done, I didn't get done. Some of it is procrastination, you know. But then I sat there, and sometimes people chat with me on social media, and you know, different ones were saying, you know, I'm coming back, but I want to come back a different way. This is just not it. Life is hard, time management, all kinds of things. And then I sat there and I started to think, why do we, you know, why do we fool ourselves? Number one, why are we not transparent? Number two, why do we feel like we can't start over? Number three, you know, there's so many things that go on in our lives. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I get on social media, especially YouTube, I want to see somebody like me. You know, yeah, I love the fashion, because if you scroll my channel, you will see fashion. You will see trips and things like that. But then there's times when I go, and don't want to see anybody else's drama. I don't do the drama as far as, you know, the reality TV and stuff like that, because a lot of that is staged. But I mean the real life, your everyday. My everyday consists of chaos sometimes. Sometimes my days are quiet. But people don't want to see that, you know. And then there are people that want to see it, but, you know, it's not pushed. But my thing is just, I love to encourage people. To be honest, I love to encourage people. Whether you know God, whether you don't know God. I have friends that are atheists, and some people are like, why you atheist? Because I feel like it's still a soul. It's still somebody that needs encouragement, regardless of the facts. And I'm cooking. Regardless of the facts. And I have sweats on, did not go exercise. I am still recovering from COVID, but I want to get back into it, so I may do something today. But I sat there and I was just like, why are we scared to be transparent? Why are we scared to show people our real selves? You know, we'll say that, but then we don't. Or it's kind of edited us. But why is that? People want to see real, because they want to see that, okay, they have it together, but then there's days where their life is falling apart just like mine. They have it together, but then they're wanting to start again, but they're scared. They have it together, but then there's some things in their life that they could fix. We don't show that. And I think that's why a lot of people get so discouraged, is because it's not seen. It's not seen. We dress it up. And I'm trying to wait till the lawn man comes. But you know how sometimes things are on your heart and you just don't, you know, you put it off. And so this is one of the things that I did not want to put off. So if you all hear the lawn man, that's why. Let's see if I can move. I'm trying to think where I can move to. Well, he's down the yard. But it's okay to feel like I am in my 30s and I don't have it together. I'm in my 20s and I see my friends have it together and I don't. It's okay. I tell my girls, I have a 22 and a 21-year-old, and some of their friends have went on and finished college. One daughter didn't. She said she didn't want to waste money. She wanted to make sure she was ready. The other one went and she's came back home, and so she's looking to start over. And I don't say anything. I don't say, do you ever? No, I encourage them where they are, because I never want them to feel like they're defeated. I never want them to feel like someone's better than them. And that's how we do in life. That's how we do as adults. Sometimes we don't want to be transparent because I don't want to be judged. Because everyone around me may look like they have it together. And that's the thing. It's such a facade. Everyone looks like they got it together. But baby, let me tell you, if you could go behind closed doors with some of these people look like they have the awesome marriages. Marriage is probably crap. I can tell you, there's times I want to knock my husband upside his head. And then there's times that I just love him. There's times when I want him close to me, but I don't want him in there with me. There's times when I want to cuddle on him. And there's times when I'm like, don't touch me. Same with my kids. I love them. And there's times I don't want them to talk to me. But it's life. But we don't show that. We show what we think people want to see instead of what they need to see. They need to see that I'm flawed. They need to see that everything is not okay. They need to see that, okay, I struggle in this area. I struggle with commitment. I struggle in my finances. I struggle in my mood, my personality. I struggle. If we show that side, I think a lot of people would be more, there may not be so many suicides. I don't know, but I just sit there and I look and I see how miserable people are, but they don't talk about it. And then when they find people that they talk to, you don't want to be judged. And I tell anybody, my girls, people call me all the time. You know why? Because what you say to me, I'm not going to say to nobody else. I don't. Sometimes I forget it, to be honest. And then that conversation was between me and the person. I love people. I love to encourage people. And sometimes I think because I'm so pulled that I feel like I don't have enough to give. Sometimes I feel bad in some of my relationships, as far as friendships, because I don't feel like I'm always there or always present, and I'm trying to do better this year. But I just wanted to encourage you that if you feel like you're stuck, if you live to see the next day, you can get unstuck. You can get unstuck. There are people out here struggling just like you. Don't compare your life to someone else's life. Don't feel like because I am this age and this person's that age and they look like they have it all together, that something's wrong or something's missing in your life. No, we all have a purpose. We do. We all have a purpose, and it's assigned to our life. And sometimes we're not there yet because we're not there yet. Point blank, sometimes we're not ready. And that's okay. Sometimes it takes a little longer in certain areas for us to get together. So never feel like, oh, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, even 50s, 60s, that I can't start over. Don't feel like I have to stay where I am because that's what I should be doing. As long as you have breath in your body, you can start again. You can reinvent yourself. You can get unstuck. You can get clarity. As long as you are breathing, you can always get clarity. There's always someone out here just like you or have been where you have been. I always pray that the Lord send people cross my path, cross my family's path, because I never know what everyone's going through, but God knows. And because he knows, he can send that person and say, you know what, I was just like you. I felt just like you. And do you not know how many people want to hear, I'm just like you? I'm just like you. Around my house, I'm not dressed up to the nine. I barely put makeup. Let me tell you, my go-to is my lashes. Because my lashes and some on my lips, I hate dry lips. Pet peeve, I hate dry lips. So I will always have moisturizer on my lips or some gloss. Today's moisturizer, because I hate dry lips. And I love lashes. I feel like lash puts your face together without putting makeup on. But there's times when I'm in my sweats. And the only reason I had this jacket on earlier, but I don't want to show y'all all my fat. Why? I have it. And you know what? I have it. Let me show you. No Spanx, nothing. I have it. This is me. And I used to be so fit and so trim. And then after my mom passed, even after I had my baby girl 14 years ago, I lost all the baby weight. So I always teetered around like 140, 145, 50. Then I started gaining weight. After my mom passed, I started gaining weight. Then I got married and I started gaining weight. Oh. And sometimes it's so hard to lose the weight that I would get discouraged, about it. But the thing is, I know that I could put clothes on and it could camouflage stuff, but it didn't erase how I felt. Until I started loving Tiffany. When I started loving the aspects of Tiffany, yes, there's some things I want to change. I have huge arms. I always have to size up and make sure it's stretchy or whatever. I can get a cute top, so cute, and I can't get my arms in it. Y'all, do y'all know how discouraging that is? It's like, I can rock this. Or I get it on, it's about to cut off my circulation. Is it worth it? No. And then I started social media, and the ladies would say, I wish I could wear that like you. I wish I could do this with my arms. And I tell them, wear it. You have one life to live, wear it. Get to the point where you're comfortable in your skin. You're comfortable where you are in life. You're comfortable in your situation, meaning you're comfortable enough that I'm okay with it, but then I could change, that I'm not so stuck that I'm comparing myself to other people that I can't change. Get comfortable that, okay, if I want to wear this, I'm gonna wear it. If I want to go here, I'm gonna go. If I want to go by myself, I can do that. Be okay with that and learn to encourage yourself, because you may not always have somebody there to encourage you, but know one thing: you are not in this by yourself. There are other people out here just like you. And yeah, so I wanted to just tell you that, because there's so many people that feel like they can't be honest because of what? Because of being judged. Is really the number one of what people may say, of what people may think. But at the end of the day, there are people out there that's struggling in the same areas that you're struggling. There are people out there that are wanting some help, wanting somebody to talk to, wanting to know that I'm not out here by myself. So that's what I wanted to chat with you about. I love, like I said, I love fashion, but I also know that people are hurting past the fashion. People are hurting past the luxury. People are struggling because they feel like I'm not there. And why? Because of what people think, or what you think people will think. But sweetheart, there are people out here that need this, just like I needed it one day. So let me know in the comments if this helped you, if it resonated with you. This may not get a lot of views, and I'm okay with that, because it has to be said. There are people that look on different social medias to find encouragement. So if these are the things you want to talk about, let me know. If there are things you want to talk about, let me know. I have been a single mom. I have had abortions. I have had miscarriages. I have went to college, flunked out, did all of, I've been homeless. You never know what people go through. Until they start telling and sharing their story, you will never know. And I'm the type of person that I will be honest with you. I will. So again, thank you for all your love and support. And until the next video, let me know what you want to talk about. I'm here, and I will see you in the next one.